business in the 4,000 block of Teeling Road on a report of a woman walking suspiciously around the building. The responding officers identified the woman as Pammy May and took her into custody without incident. She was subsequently transported to a local hospital in the Cleveland area for medical treatment. Our investigators responded and interviewed Mrs. May, at which time they developed information that Darnell's body may be in a sewage drain in the 1,000th block of Marsdale Avenue in Franklin County. Shortly after 1 a.m. this morning, we located a body we believe to be that of Darnell. We will be in consultation with the prosecutor's office to add murder to Mrs. May charges and to begin the process of transporting her back to Franklin County. We want to thank our local, state, and federal partners: FBI, Brooklyn Police Department, Glendale Police Department, Street World Police Department, Ohio State Patrol, the medical staff in Cleveland, U.S. Marshals, our team, sworn and civilian, who worked tirelessly to try to bring justice to this case. Our local and national media partners for helping us spread awareness and gather information. And lastly, I'd like to thank the community for your continued support, your concern, and your partnership. This is not the outcome that we want. But we're going to make sure that we do everything that we can to bring justice for Darnell. At this time, we'll take any questions.
Have you contacted the biological family?
Yes, we have spoken with the biological family.
Has Pammy said what happened leading up to his body being in the drain?
We have had an opportunity to interview her at this time. This is now a homicide investigation, so we can't share specific information for the integrity of the investigation.
Was she found by, or was she seen by police, patrol, or was it someone who saw her picture that called police?
So it was actually someone in the business that noticed her and contacted the local police department.
Do you know if Darnell was killed in the Cleveland area or killed here and she drove him up there? Do you know? Can you elaborate anything about it?
Based on the 911 call, we believe that he was killed here, just based on what we heard.
I know it's early in the investigation, but do we believe any weapons were used in this?
At this point, we don't.
Did she show any mental or physical injuries? What was she treated for at the hospital?
We know that she is being treated, but at this point, I cannot tell you what she's being treated.
Did the cruiser that passed that saw the Jeep, did that have the license reading technology on it, and would that have made a difference?
There are no license plates on the front of Ohio vehicles, as you know, so they would not have been able to see that.
What would you say to other people who may find themselves in a position that Pammy was in regards to, again, you guys solving this case? Kind of what would you say to those people who may potentially do something like this?
Well, we would expect anyone, if you have thoughts of harming a child or if you're in a position like that, to please reach out to someone and have that conversation, whether it's mental health workers, whether it's the local police department, whether it's a family or friend. Please reach out to someone.
Have you talked to the husband at all? What did he say? Did he have any inkling that this was a possibility other than that 911 call?
We attempted to make contact with him and we were unsuccessful in doing so at this time.
We know that he shared on the 911 call that she was taking medication for bipolar disorder, depression. Do we know any other information about her mental history besides those two things right now?
We did not at this time.
Will this investigation center on the placement by Franklin County Children's Services?
That is a conversation, again, that needs to be had in Franklin County. What we can tell you right now is we're going to investigate the homicide that has occurred.
We have time for one more question.
How was Darnell's body discovered again? Can we discuss that? Where, the time frame of that?
Yes, so as I stated, we were notified that she was taken into custody, and then our investigators responded and interviewed her, where we developed information that his body may be in a sewage drain in the 1,000 block of Marsdale Avenue in Franklin County.
And when was he discovered then at that point? At what time?
Shortly after 1 a.m. this morning, we located her body.
Had her appearance changed since the original description came out? Was she wearing the same clothes?
my understanding is, she was in a nightgown.
That's it for questions.